Good morning. Welcome to ABC123Trader. Today we're going to try on something a little bit different. Sorry I couldn't get on yesterday. I was kind of busy. I had some plumbing issues at the house here, so I had to get fixed up, and we'll get going here right away. But we're going to try a little bit of different methodology so I can teach you guys a few things. And what we're going to do is we're going to simplify some of these charts. We'll go through the top-down approach, and we'll go from there. Okay? I'll switch it to the intro page here, and we'll get going. Alrighty, let's get going here. Let's start this. Hello, everybody. I get my ugly face off here before the intro. It's my book. Alrighty, good morning, everybody. I got to come back. I go to grab my trading book here, so I mark down what I need. But as you can see, look at that pull down I've been waiting for. Just hold on. Alrighty, let's get going here. Hate this thing. I gotta get a new one. This thing's broken. I don't even use it anymore. So anyways, let's start taking the top-down approach. And what I'm going to be doing today, I'm going to change a few things up here. We got a lot of charts, a lot of information to absorb. So what we're going to do is I'm going to simplify charts. I'm going to put one on, maybe on NASDAQ. I'm going to put it in YM, simple trade. We'll focus on time trading as well and looking for support and resistance. Okay, because there's a lot of information I've been showing, and now it's been a few days in the of the new president, and he's starting to throw a few things. What I'm going to be expecting, maybe within the next month, markets will still be peeling up here. And what I'm going to also do is I'm going to add maybe a ZB chart, which is a bond chart. Now I want to start focusing it on now. There's a new administration in, and what the ZB stands for is the bond market. And I want to see if it starts creeping up. Okay? Because when this stimulus money is out and people don't have money, are they going to keep on dumping money in constantly on the Federal Reserve at 0%? Because something's got to break. We've been on a bubble here. You got to realize ever since the Bush years, when the 2007-8 crash, or the movie The Big Short, which I love, when you saw the housing bubble crisis, the market's been constantly going up from the Obama years. The 8 years of Obama, it hit that 12,000. I remember at 12,000 I was saying, wow, how could it keep on going? And then the 4 years with Trump there, and it's just constantly skyrocketed. And now we're 2 days into the Biden administration, and it's just been injection, quantitative easing, injection, just dumping money in the market. So with there's a few. I've been watching some of the executive orders. I'm from Canada, so I'm looking at my side. But, canceling the XL pipeline doesn't sound like a biggie. But I'm reading in my own area that 1,100 jobs were just lost just in Canada side, just in my province itself. So I'm going to watch the energy, because the energy industry was one of the biggest growths in the U.S. market. And so if he's going to be starting to add the, the climate accord and all this other stuff, this might be beneficial for us in Canada. But I will see what happens with the U.S. economy. It's going to be interesting here coming up. But they still have a lot of money to inject. So after all that's said and done, and whatever the politics is, I'll have to take it with we'll watch and see. It'll be interesting. Because if it's starting to short hard, man, there's a lot of money to be made on the sell-off. Okay. So with that being said, let's start taking a look at the charts. So as you can see, overnight session, this is what I was waiting for. She creeped up one more time, and then the sell-off. Unfortunately, it was a plumbing day, but whatever. And so this was the overnight session. We had that big inauguration day, and today could be a little bit violent as well, because it is, oh no, that was the 21st yesterday. So option expiry date is done. Now they're resetting. Okay? Every 21st of the month, and the third month, this is third, so we're January. The third month of the 21st is you really have to watch for, because it's the quarterly. Okay? So in the options market, it's always third week of the month. They have weekly options, but the third one is the big one. Okay, now let's start taking a look at the 4-hour chart. Oh, I forgot to program that. I should have done that yesterday. I'll put on the time scanner for now. I do have it on. I don't want to see any times here. Let me refresh here. So on the 4-hour chart, 2 a.m. till noon is supposed to be a sell-off. And what we'll do, and I have to fix this time chart here, so we know till 12. I'll turn that off for now. I need to turn it off because of, I have to fix that one piece of code here. Let's move this to here. F6, F6, F6. Those are the three areas I'm interested in, and there's one down here. And once if it starts breaking down, we will start looking at this zone and this zone. We are in YM, and we can go from there. Okay? And that's it for these two charts. So we're looking for, it was a large sell candle already, so we don't know how much farther it's going to go. Oh, so it's not that indicator. Which one is deleting it? I gotta find it. Oh, I got two charts, don't I? On this one. I'll have to go through the indicators, find out. So on 4-hour, and also on 4-hour was from till noon, right? 12 o'clock. Sell off. 12 o'clock sell off. 12 to start buying. We'll start taking a look at that. Okay? So we're done this chart here. Now let's go into our second chart. And then we're going to start creating some simple charts in order to see exactly what's happening. So on the 15-minute chart, if you guys were up this morning, I'm saying as simple as possible. Yeah, see, 9 o'clock, 1:30, probably within this area was our sell-off. And we are right in the beginning of the day trend selling zone. So we had literally, oh no, this was more fine-tuned here. Unless, we should take a look here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This must be a 1-to-1 ratio. Let me take a look here. And what I mean by 1-to-1, I mean, let's check here. No, I have it on a 10-minute chart, so she's starting to flip over. Okay, because we had, remember, a day or two of solid 10-minute. So what that means, this is a 10-minute data analysis on a 15-minute chart. If I go to, let's say, a 5-minute chart, it's still going to be within that time frame of the switch over, because I'm researching a 10-minute on this one. Okay. Rebound up to here. Maybe we can get a buy-in. Support resistance right at the pivot point. I'm using pivot points as an NinjaTrader indicator, but our times are coming in. I will not start trading until about 10:30. I'm going to wait for all that noise to finish, and then we're going to start taking a look. And then I'm going to also try to teach you that 11 o'clock to the 11:15 trade again. I showed you guys a few days ago about it. That's a key time. Sometimes we can let them play all this noise. We'll watch how the market performs, and then we can go from there. I'm not going to start leading into trades again, because if I'm trading by myself quietly, it's a lot easier than educating, because I'm thinking while I'm a guy. I can only do one task at a time. So let's go from there. But let's before we go ahead, let's see how the time phases are working. Okay, so on the buy phases, because we are having an aggressive sell-off. Oh, you know what I'll do as well, guys? I have to show you an option on the time scanner. On the time scanner, see this green, yellow, red? You can change your colors. Show non-trade color. What that does is once you activate this, you will see this yellow arrow. It was green before. Yellow, yellow. What it means is we're on the trend going down, and we're trying to buy into the trend, against the trend. So when we see a sell and she's going, this was tight, and then the buy starts failing. See how the red works really well? The buy starts failing because we're trying to buy into a trend. See, selling, not working, buying, holding, and then we watch. So the buy is kind of working. Now this buy is starting to work, but the trend hasn't changed yet, so we watch. So we're right in that transition zone, guys. So that's what the yellow arrows are. If we are on an uptrend, vice versa, it should do the same thing. See, we're trying to sell into it. It does work, but it's vibration. Buy into it. Sell does work, but because we're having bigger snapbacks, but buy, and this is what it is. So now we're fighting. See, this is tight though, but as you can tell, what I'm trying to say is, why are we buying or selling into going against a trend? Let's go with the trend. So it just gives you just a reminder. It doesn't mean it always works. We always look at price action and everything. We also look at support and resistance. Okay. So, good morning, Isham. I forgot to put on my speed chat on here. Just give me a second. You know, I forgot something. Speed chat. Turn that on. Is it on? It is on. Alrighty. Okay, so that's what I wanted to show you on that. So on the time scanner, I'll leave it on yellow. Now, we'll take a look at this chart as well. Now, look where we are. No problem, man. So right in here, of course, I always refer it as the market going down. We have to wait. We have to wait for the pullback. Good morning, Heinz. Hope everything's going well with you. So what we're going to look at, and we're going to do this again, and I'm going to reiterate to the guys that are just coming in the room, I'm not going to start trading until at least 10 o'clock. I'm giving it the first half hour because I'm going to be doing a couple of different things today for you guys to be educated, because there's so many indicators on the screen. We're going to simplify it down to about 2 or 3. Then I'm going to show you a NASDAQ methodology I've been playing with, and it's on a 15-second chart, guys, using some of the indicators for the scalpers. And the reason why I use NASDAQ is because you can get those 5 points really quickly. And it's really cool, actually. I was playing with it. And it's too bad I didn't try it yesterday. It would have been work. I tried it a couple days before, and it actually worked really well. But let's just get back into this. Okay? Now, if you're getting used to the market maker, we've had a lot of market maker right in this zone. Look at all the market opens and all the market makers. So if you're thinking, so what you're going to see if it breaks through, this is the easiest way if you think, if you're a sports team. And I'll even use Springboks for you guys, even for South Africa. You got to punch the line, right? So if you're playing rugby, you know, you're always passing back. But in football, you know, you got to pass the line. You got to break through these walls. Look how many walls we have to break through. So we're going to have a difficult time fighting. So what you got to do is really, really look at it. Last night, when I finished all my plumbing issues at my house, I took a look. Actually, I was looking at NASDAQ, actually. And you know what? I'm going to switch to NASDAQ so you guys can understand. I was watching it yesterday because the market went up like crazy. Oh, this is this morning. Let's go to 5 in the morning, 2, 10, 8. See, here's the market maker here. So I knew, I was looking, we're already below the market maker early enough. So what I did last night, because I didn't get my good trading in yesterday. Good morning, Tony. And so I took it from this zone to this market maker. So you got from 65 to 35. That was my trade. I crashed out around midnight, so I was close. And then I shut her down. It was a few points. But this is what I'm saying. Powerful market makers are so powerful, and what we want are the big gaps, guys. This is our trading zone. You always have to remember this is our trading zone. Okay? Let's get back to YM though, because I was just showing you something on YM. Now we have tighter gaps, but look at all this resistance, guys. It's not even funny. We got a double bottom here in the zone point of control. Okay? And look at this thing is creeping up slowly, but there's nothing really nice to look at. Now when we get to the last minute here, and we're gonna create I'm gonna show you like I said, the simplest trades as possible, and it just as a simple methodology, and just rinse and repeat, and you'll say, okay, this is one trade. If it activates, great. If it doesn't work, whatever. And we'll have 2 or 3. That's all we're gonna do over and over again. Okay. And a rule of thumb, and I know it's going to suck for some of us, we're not going to trade until half hour after the open on this if we're going to keep on doing this YouTube channel. I'm still trying to debate what to do here. But as you can see, you had our double bottom, and I'm going to give you some really hard education about these blue bars here. Looks like it wants to reverse this morning. So this is going to be our kind of like a line in the sand. So let's open this up. We got literally in, see, we're back into another market maker line. It didn't actually hit it, but this is the bottom of the range. But what you have to see, guys, you have to really take a look at this. Let's open this up. Okay. Even though we're going against, we're still with the trend. This area right here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Basically these two right here, you can see them, they both double tapped here. There's something in the order book that they don't want to go below that price. The blue bars, now let's take a look at volume here. It's 50, 50, 50. Yeah, we're in YM, so they're a little bit lighter than ES, but 340. Okay. Coming back into the order book, 371. Coming back in this order book area, 256. 50, 50, 50, 70, 60, right? Still playing in that zone, 50, 50. 183, order book here, 337, 159, a little less. So there is something here that we know for sure. We got to figure out, is that our line in the sand that we cannot break down? And you could tell every time she was breaking down blue bars, they're trying to push it through, punching that line. 367. Okay, but these two are equal. Okay, so you got to put that in your little book there. Negative 0.8, 0.58. They're trying to push the market back to the center, And what I'm going to teach you, there's one indicator I haven't really talked about. Fib predictor right here. I'm set up to New York time from 9:30, and I say I close at 4. So wherever you guys are, you got to adjust it. But what I do, I'm going to say it again, I set to New York. I don't live in New York. I just have my trading computer set to New York, okay? Because I trade the New York session. It just keeps it much simpler. Then you don't have to fight, because there's so many guys out there that trade the New York. Okay, so this is the 50% retracement. So what I can look at, oh, I shouldn't have said I'm not going to trade until 8. What I can look at, because of the overnight session, she pumps down. Let's see if she floats around 50 and starts failing. Okay? This 50% retracement is a key factor. Many times you'll see it for sometimes you're saying, oh, I missed a trade, and you let it creep up, and you'll watch it hover around 50. This box here, region, rectangle once again, just say, I won't trade in that region. Not at all. Because this is that 50 to 61 retracement. We can use this as a guide saying which direction is the market going to move. Now, with that being said, are we going to be breaking through all these resistance points? Oh, I have level around here too. Actually, I'm going to turn off the levels for today. Let's clean this up. Okay, so as you can see, we have to punch through this zone here. Fibonacci is very powerful, guys. But now let's take a look at the extension. If it goes up and it wants to break down, we have to break this one area, which I'm saying we have to really watch. Look at these 3 resistance points, but look where it is. Let's go control up. Let's open this up. Let's spread this open more. Right here, this green line is the fib predictor, 127 extension. Right below it, you can see a market maker line, and right here, a market open line. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 areas of another wall to break. So if the market does crash, that small amount, what we can do, and we can watch the market early enough. Let me see where it is. 39.50. Really interesting. Okay, we're going to switch the charts. Okay, now let's take a look at this. We know 50% retracement is at 43. Now what I'm going to do, let's switch this chart here. I am on YM 1 minute, and I said, I'm going to, hopefully this one doesn't work. This works. See this line up here? That's your 50% retracement, guys. Okay? Right here. And look how big this wall is. We got a huge wall here. This was today's 2 market opens. This looks like it's see where all these market opens were. 1 minute to open. Well, let's see what they do. There we go. That's actually January 12th's market open. And see, and this is farther back. Let's take a look. Okay, so we have 2, 2, 3. We have a lot of market opens we have to fight through. And let's see. Oh, and then this is Jose's theory. Let's see where if it actually works. Fibonacci retracement. This is going down, up. So I'm going to reverse it. Usually we're going to take this zone here, XY. Now let's see if it punches through or hits target for reversal. But we said it was there. Now let's see if he's already at that target zone. Okay. And then we said 43 and my thing turned up. So let's see if it gets within this zone here for first thing in the morning. Okay. But like I said, we're going to wait and see how the market's going to perform here in the first few minutes. Now, one thing I said I'm not going to do for trading, unless maybe if we get to the 43 level, and then I'm going to show you those two other things, guys. So what I want to do is, this is my time here, 10 o'clock. We're going to let them play. They've been really chopping the first half hour. What this range is first 15 minutes of the open, second 15 minutes of the open, and this is on the market open time. Okay, so let them see if this pushes up till 10 o'clock or down till 10 o'clock. Then we can see where our first trade is. 10.26 is at a peak here. And then we're going to take, remember I said quarter after 11? This is the trade, guys. I might not be online, but see where it says 11.07, 11.17, and 11.19. A couple of days ago, I said this is your real big trade. And look at the runner. We got a runner all day. So even if you don't want to trade, maybe we should just watch today. Unless if you see a really good opportunity, put your first trade at 11.17 or 11.15, somewhere in here, and watch where the price action is, and then take the trade for the runner. And this is going to be your 2-hour run, and you'll watch it go and go and go and go. I was showing Jose. We're going to let this market play for a while. I'm not even going to look at it. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to create a brand new chart right now. I'm going to go to NQ. Set it 1 second. Let's go to, I'll go 5. Yeah, well, let's do 5-minute chart now. And I want to put 30 days just for fun. And you're going to see something crazy. 5 second, I said 5-minute. That'll be too much data. Data series. Let's go 30 days. I'm just watching the side screen, guys. If it does get to the 50%, see what happens. Okay, data series. And this will be in your arsenal, guys. Let's open this up. I'm going to stay in draw mode. 11:11:15. There's 11:11:15. Runner. There's your 12:15 stop time. Doesn't mean it hits 12. I always say 10:15 trade. This one went a little bit. Yeah, 10:15 trade right here. That's the one we're looking at. Away we go. 10 o'clock, 10:15. Bang, 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 bang. Okay. Let's go all the way back and see what happens. Fighting around. 10, 10:15. A little choppy here. Let's see where it is. 10 o'clock. This is 10:15. 10:10, 10:15. This was a little crappy. That's why you got to watch if it gets to a bottom or a top. Boom. But here's your 11:15 again. 11:15, 11:20. Boop, 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 boop. And they went to go to 1:30. There you go. Now this, 11:15. So we're 11:15, and this is 1:30. Let's say where's 1:15? Here's 1:15 here. $13.19, 1:15. Isn't that crazy? And what they do is what I'm trying to show you is the markets, their computer algorithms. They have a few of them. And they flip it around to confuse us, flip it around depending on how far in the cycle they are. And I data mine them. But I want to show you the consistency of it. Now let's go to the next one. Next day. See, those are the ones that makes you just cry, saying, why didn't I get the open? And then you lose your trade. But it is what it is. Why don't we stay consistent? 11.15. This one took a little bit longer. They did it to 12. So we saw the chop because of the big punch. But 10.15, get to the 10.30 phase, always between those 2 hours, all the way down to 11.15, 11.15. This one was kind of crappy. W pattern come back up. Now let's go again. Do, 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 do. 10.15, this is the time I was telling you guys. Boom, goes up all the way. 11.15, hit the peak. They try to do the resistance. You saw this was your banker's candle and they pushed it up. So there was no movement here, but there's our opportunity 1, opportunity 2, done. This one you're already done for the day. Do, 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 do. I should sing. Maybe I should go to Vegas. Okay, 10.15, here we go again. See what they did, rinse and repeat. 11.15, actually peaked down. There's their time again. And then they played around. Done. So you had 1 opportunity, 2 opportunities looking at your price action. Next one. That's their two trigger times. I'm finding out. 10.15 was a little bit here. 11.15 consolidated, but they finally rounded up. Done. But and what we do, and even though you're not seeing it, if I add, now let's add this. Hopefully it will show it. No, not chart template. These are my templates I'm practicing on. Market maker. Bada bing, bada boom. How's the market? It's just flat, so we don't have to watch it. This is what I look for, guys. Now, when you add this with the time, you know what's happening. It's the top, comes back down, 11.15, break it there. Now let's go to the next day. Do, 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 do. 10.15, hits the peak. Guess what? Right on market maker. Thank you very much. Now I know which direction you guys want to go. Let's put this back on. Rectangle. Punch down, hits market maker, we're done. 11.15, coming back up here. Got to watch where we are. Support resistance. There we go. And if we knew what the trending is for the day, looks like trending down till 12 o'clock. Done. 8.55 to, wow, that's just $1,000 right there. Next day. 9.15, 10.15. Right here. Right in the zone at 10.15. Break it down. 11.15. See how they stalled it? Thinking of reversal, support, resistance. Next one till 12.15. Do I need to go on, guys? I'll do one more. Gonna get this in your. I'm gonna burn this in your brain. And see, there's 3 o'clock market open. We won't go. I won't go in there because. Let's do it again. That's the one that you cry. So we saw one price action like this. Now maybe we can rinse and repeat. 10.15 hits the peak. There you go. Sell off. 11.15 comes back within that market maker price. Comes back. Boom. And it should fade down if we have such a big one. Dude, oh, it didn't. So there you go. 11.15 punches it up to the market maker. We knew. Even though it doesn't look like it's much, you got to realize I'm showing NASDAQ. So if we did get it within this zone at 11.15 from here to here, that's $800. Okay. So just give me a. Alrighty. I hope you guys are getting this. I'm trying to really teach you so you can say, instead of always getting worried about that scalping next trade, scalping next trade, scalping next trade, all you need is a couple of good times that you know what they do. I got a bird stealing some cat food here. But anyways, yeah, over and over and over again. And there's also like, you see, there's the top of the hour, 9 o'clock as well. And this one really rocked. So that's kind of nice. Ah, where's my box here? But I want to show you because we're with it. A lot of the traders, the banks, what they'll do. Well, Bishop, you should know by now. My mind second chart. Oh, it's testing here. Yes. Well, remember, I'm talking about Eastern Standard Time, 11:15, 10:15, 11, 11. Within that 15-minute time frame, and I'm going to show you how we pinpoint it down. Okay, because with that Nasdaq, there is that big gap. So you might be afraid of losing 20 points or $400 on a hit, unless if you're in minis. Practice on minis, guys, until you get confident, so you can get the rhythm going. But Isham, you were saying, well, is it the same? Well, the charts are the same. Remember, on indices, some are more violent than others. So RTY is really pushing down. NQ is holding. See, they're playing more. YM, but you could see price action, price action, price action. All four are pushing down. Price action, 5 bars up, 5 bars up. This one a little bit less, 5 bars up. It should work. But these are, you got to realize, it's a bank computer algorithm. Okay? We're the manual traders. All these other guys are insane. And so, for example, let's say if you're not seeing enough price action on one, now I'm saying, oh, wow, RTY is moving. Maybe I'll start trading RTY for the day. It's the same, guys. See? This one's pushing harder. This one's less. This one's less. It depends what your volatility is. Like, look at NQ. You guys are getting whipped out here and getting destroyed. Look at this. Whipped down to 1220 to 60. They're playing these stupid games. Drives you crazy. But anyways, I digress. Now, what you do... Okay, Heinz, this is for you. 15-second chart. This is the one I've been playing with. The harmonics. Okay. And there's something I'm looking at. Now, look at this 15-second chart in NQ. Boom, boom. 62 to 30. That's insane. Jose would be looking, like, look at this W pattern. Hope you're watching, Jose. But boom, boom, boom. W pattern coming up, or is it going to be a fail? Okay? Now, what we do, minus this zone, that's why I say I'm staying away from this. Volume bars. The reason why we don't have a lot of high volume, because there is high volume on average. So 6, 6, 5, 9, 6, 4, 4, 5, 3, 6, right? So when it was here, it was 1, 1, 1, 7. It was because it was a spike in the beginning. Mark. There you go. Actually, I'm going to switch back to the other chart for 1 second so you can see what I'm looking at as well. Remember, guys, I said I'm going to look at top of the hour. And they're playing this game. I don't want to play in all their ugliness. And I really would love to see it around 10 o'clock to try to get to this mid zone here. We'll see if they do this big spike or if it's going to fail. And if it fails, guys, we could probably get to this zone here, to the 7020 to 700 level. Okay? We're still at this is negative percentages, so I want to see if they're going to play this game. Oh, yeah, we're going to make money, and then they're going to reverse it on us. Let's go back. Okay. This is education. That's why I'm saying I'm staying away from all this other stuff. What I was looking at last night for a while. See this? Drives you crazy. Now, I'm wondering, since we have a lot of mini high bars and low bars, now I'm on Q here. This is in theory, guys. I'm going to test it a little bit more. Market open started and it was range bound. Driving you crazy. And with the thing I like about the 15-second chart, see how many bars you have showing support and resistance? It's only a couple of minutes, but it doesn't look like much. And then she spikes up. And then you saw your high volume bars here. And we had from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock for scalpers, okay? I'm going to put a Fibonacci retracement in here, just for now, if it's range bound. See the 5 points there? 5 points there. Can we, and this is just in theory, guys, make, let's say, 3 to 5 points another direction? So, for example, until we find our support here and our resistance level here, can we take a trade, you know, for example, bouncing back and forth? You give it some time, but can we, as you saw the spike, as soon as the spike is hit, like this, boom, 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 and then you see the first volume spike, second volume spike, right here, you can short from back here to here, or all the way down, where you know. So let's say even if you take a small trade, and these are 15 seconds, so this is 15, 30, 1 minute, 2 minutes, from here to here. You get your $80. Comes back, spike again, comes back there, another $80. And then once you start seeing it vibrate high volume bar, you go back the other direction. Can you make, on very tight ranges, profits each time? And if you get nervous and knock it out, and then once again pops up, 2, 3, holding there, and you're trying to go back, and of course this one dropped off the map. I played with it a couple of days ago, but what I was looking for during the day, I was looking for high volume bar, high volume bar, high volume bar, peak, reversal. And I was taking them from here, and then I will watch it drop until I see it start punching back for a $100 hit. And I watch high volume, high volume, high volume. I wasn't happy with this one because I didn't see blue. And I was only really taking the blue until I started seeing blues and the reversals. These are the ones I was playing with, depending on trend. So I saw high volume bar, peak, reverse, take it. High volume bar, peak, reverse. I was playing with it, but I'm taking it with a grain. This is for education, guys. So you got to play around with it first. But see, as you see, this one came down, high volume. You were getting ready for the reversal. Nothing happened. Boom, consolidation. And then I would check the range, not big enough. And this is during busy time. I'm not talking quiet time. That ranging I was talking about was the slower sessions, so you can control it. But all of a sudden you see this, you get ready, seeing where she's vibrating. You got your reversal. And now you can check your times, your market makers. Now let's go to market maker here. This is for scalping. Yeah, market maker. Will market maker show on this? Should have, I think it did. Yeah, there it is. So now we're at market maker zone. And then of course you're going to watch your resistance here, right? So you got high volume, and then you can start seeing high volume here, and then you can take the reversal out. And if you see it breaking out, going back in, you can take it, and away you go off to the races again. So, but this is what I was trying. And I was actually the success rate for myself was really good. So I took it from here. I just put my stop right on this line here to see what happens. Then I watched the next candle. I said, okay, and I'll get maybe a little bit more. I'll watch next candle. And remember, it's 15 seconds, 15 seconds, 15 seconds, pop. Then you can use this area or this area for support, or you're going to scalp. Let's say you even get it from there to there. There's your 7 points. I did it on the NASDAQ because the NASDAQ's so fast, so you can make $6,800 each time. So that's only on a 15-second chart. Okay, that's one of the methodologies. And so what I was looking at nighttime, I showed you, like here. See, this is what I didn't want to see, and so now we're getting to that 949. We're in the market maker price. This is what I want to see. The vibration. This is actually almost like yes phase, pretty much. And let's see by 10 o'clock, 10:15 to see if it's going to pull back. Now let's put a market open price in here. Oh, am I on the right chart? Yeah, I am. On the market open price. So we're 15 minutes in the open, high volume. Now we're at market open. Is there another market open price up here? Okay, so they might even go up to here. We'll see if it gets up to that zone before the sell-off. So that was yesterday's high. So do you guys have any questions? Other than that, we're just doing education right now, and we're trying to see if that 10:15 trade or 8 o'clock trade comes in. Switch it back. So right now, we're above the market open. Let's see if we can get to this 50% zone. That's what we're trying to get to at 39.40. This is where all the market makers are. See if at top of the hour, she'll activate. And I don't have a time scanner on here, I don't think. Let's see. Time scanner. I'm putting it on a 5-minute analysis on a 1-minute chart. So what this means, I'm on a 1-minute chart, but I want to look at it technically in a 5-minute chart in the background. I'm also going to put, like I showed earlier today, just the trending colors. Go from there. Okay? Oh, I hate when that happens. There we go. Buy sell activator is above the line. They're playing. They're flirting. A lot of support and resistance in this level. And we're going to see if we can get to here. So, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to hybrid. Oh, I said I want to show just some basic trades, or basic charts too. Well, when the 10:15 comes in. So let's go. I'm going to transition in because we still have some time. Or if I'm oh, Heinz, the template is just the one indicator, man. But we'll put it on there. Okay. There we go. Heinz, what do you trade? That's what I need to know, and I'll make a chart for it. And I'll put it on the Discord. Is my Discord on? Yeah, it is. Oh, there is a delay because I'm using normal latency here. Do you trade NQ, Leonard, or Heinz? Do you trade YM? Do you trade ES? That's all I need to know. It doesn't really matter for now. So I'll put it on. Let's see what ES looks like. NQ or ES? Okay, I'll do ES for now. And what do you trade? Do you trade 1-minute charts, 5-minute charts? What do you trade? Okay, so you trade all three. So, okay, so I'll put it on for now. Just a 5-minute chart. The ES is pushing up again. There's our support and resistance. Oh, Renko charts. Okay. Have you tried Uni Renko? Okay, we'll put it on 1 minute for now then. There we go. Looks like they're going to hit this zone before the reversal on top of the hour. 10 o'clock, 10:15. We'll see if they get within these zones here. Okay, so let's just put an Ichimoku cloud. Basically, Ichimoku fractals is all together. Okay? Everything is said and done on stone. Nothing to change. It has what it does. This is basically everything set up for a buy trend now. Looks like. So on the Ichimoku, probably the first area of trading I would have done would have been in this zone. I would have broke all these zones here. There was an opportunity where this square is, this green square, but I'm in the thick cloud. This could be just a really big snapback before a reversal. But as you can see on the ES, look how choppy this is. Okay? So basically, day trend is the green background here, turn green. Leap tracker, we're green because we're above the leap tracker. Phase 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are all green. I think 4 is this one here, or 5, I can't remember. I actually have to redo my instruction manual. The Ichimoku cloud span was 1, we're above it. Now we're going in, if we go inside, this might change color here. We'll find out right away. Let's see if it gets a little deeper. It has to go, I think maybe it has to cross the line. Can't remember. But everything, this is above the cloud, everything is above the cloud. That's the reason why it's really, it's green and it's strong. So when these colors are starting to change, this is kind of your bias of direction. This was a beautiful, beautiful impulse move going up. So if you want just to be as conservative as possible, and ES moves slows, and what you want to do is, and if you add, actually, I'm always going to use market maker, guys. It's just too good. And maybe even market open the way we've been looking at it on 3 phases. So if I add market maker, let's see where we are so far in market maker. Do we have a ways to go? See, look at the market maker for this one. That's why they're topping. So if you didn't have market maker for the ES, see how she tapped and said, no, we're not going that direction. And if it still wants to keep on going, look how much gap we have. If it's going to be an aggressive move. That's the beauty of it. But once we break, you could have made from 27 to 32 already. I mean, even if you want to tap here and play with it and see if it breaks through the cloud, you could have made it. And now you're on the green buy phase. Wow, ES has moved much nicer today. But for the templates, here, I'll save the template right now. Is there anything else you want on this chart, Leonard, or Heinz? And I'll send it to you. What I'm going to do, I'm going to switch this to about 5%. Oh, one thing, Heinz. Where are you trading from? Before we continue here, because we're getting top of the hour here. Now I want to transition something here. See this? We're getting close to 8 o'clock, or 10 o'clock, I mean. And we're getting close to this 50% zone. Heinz, where do you trade? Is your computer set to New York time? That's what I need to know. Is your trading computer set to Switzerland or New York? So let's see if we can get into this zone here. And then we might have our opportunity. Okay, since you said no. Okay, I don't know what time your market's open, Heinz. What you have to do on the market maker. See this time right here? Session open time. That's set up for my my New York time. Okay, so your market maker needs to be set up for. I'll show you why. Okay. Whenever the New York session closes from 3 to 4, I set it up for 5 o'clock Was it 3 o'clock? No, 15. Did I say 15 or 1700 hours? Let me just check here. I'm not sure if that's right for you. So for this is a New York time for 1700. So the 1700, you need to correlate it with, let me get back here for you guys. So guys that work in different areas of the world, what you have to do is, where mine is set up would be at right around here, the 5 o'clock session. Because it needs the data mine for about 3 hours. It needs to data mine the zone here. You want, as soon as that New York session closes, put it for the following hour. So New York session closes at 4 and it opens up at 5. Okay? That's the reason why I said it. As soon as that session opens, guys, that's where you want to have it set up, because it needs to start drawing that line. If yours is at 15:30 hours there, that's 1 o'clock in the afternoon your time. Does New York? I don't think New York opens at 1 o'clock your time. So let me just check one thing here. We're almost at 15 hours. Guys, just tell me if I want to get to the 15 hour or at the 50% zone. Let me get this, and then we can see if we can get a trade in. There we go. See, Mexican newspaper. Okay. Time in Switzerland. 4. So it's 16:01. So it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'll go U.S. Swiss. So let's see, which chart am I on right now? I'm on that one. 6 hours ahead of Washington, D.C. So 5 plus 6. Okay. So at 1500 hours plus 6, you got to set it up at 2300 hours. 17 plus 6, right? So set it to this time for market maker. That's what you need it for. Okay? 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Yeah. That's what time you need it for your side. If you set that to 2300, because that's session open New York. So because you're 6 hours ahead, let me just check it here. Let me see it again. U.S. Swiss time. Okay. Okay, Hans. Now let's get going here. Sounds good. Try it at 2300, and if it's at 2300, and if it matches this chart, so it's recorded right now, let's see if your market maker lines up. See, mine's set up, yeah, because it'll start marking here. So plus 3, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, plus 3, 11, 12, 1. So at 2 a.m. your time, this is where the line should be at 2 a.m. Okay? This is where it should start drawing a line at 2 a.m. your time, Swiss time. Okay, now let's get to see if 10:15 is getting close. We got about 5 minutes. We're getting at that peak time. And now let's see, even on a 15-second chart here. Which chart are we on? Just check my OBS. Okay. Why am I not getting data feed? Did I get disconnected off the one? Why am I not getting data feed, guys? Why did she stop on me? Oh, that one's moving. They're all moving here. Okay. So we're at 10:15 here. 10:05. And see how this price action is starting to peak out. Like I said again, guys. We'll see if she's going to push up till quarter after. Why is this not giving me data now? I'm going to close a couple of charts here. I don't know why. I'm not getting any data flow here. Well, I got it on the 4 range. Sorry guys about this. Ew. I hate when it does that. Which one is this? There we go. I hate when I do that. Don't have enough data on here to just make data series. Let's go 10 days here. That should have worked. Oh, whatever. There we go. Oh, she looks like she does want to pull up a bit again. So we're at 148. We broke this level down, up, down, up, down. Okay. I got data. Sorry guys. We're gonna get to this 8:15 here. Yeah. This is the zone I'm really interested in. Let's switch charts here. I'm gonna get my OBS, get things set up here, transition. Now let's see what we're gonna look at, and then we're gonna make those 2 other charts here. See how this pull up is? Okay, purple bar, retracement, second opportunity. We're right in this zone. The only thing I don't like is the 10:30 buy because we just switched over. We gotta find then if it's still gonna creep up for a while. And what we were trying to do, which chart we were on, I really wanted to get to the 50% zone, but we haven't hit the 50%. But we're still within this block, okay? We'll double bottom here, 0.52. We have to see if she's going to start turning around right away. Our first trade, if it does break out of the box, we can start trading below the market open and see if we can punch. I don't like punching through the cloud. Past the cloud I like, but we'll see. Let's see here. We had an extreme buy from 9:45 till 10 o'clock. Remember, we're going to try this, hopefully the 10:15 area, and we're going to see what's going to happen. What I might have to do is, because I have so many charts and so much data here, I might have to pull some charts here. I'm going to close, which ones? I'm going to close all these for now. Yeah, I'm going to close 3 of these. See we are here. See if she's still pulling up. And I'm also going to take a look at the NQ 15 second to see what the price action is. I still have it running somewhere. Or did I close that one? I think I closed it. Okay. Y in 5 minutes. Let's go to the end here. See with the YM 5 minute, this was your, see, it's trying to break out of the cloud. Okay, let's open this up. Let's keep it simple as possible. And we'll see, we're still flirting. We got to give it some time. If it really pushes up, guys, I know we're not, I'm good. Actually, this is the trade I wanted to do, the 2 simple charts, because I'm waiting for that 10:15, see what happens. Because we had such a pullback, pull down. The charts, YM, I don't care if you use YM and Q. I want to keep it as simple as possible, if you guys want. There you go. Oh, she broke. Son of a gun. What we're going to do is, this chart here, the only chart, what you're going to do is, Oh, and I'm going to do one thing here. Nope. Sorry. Indicator. On the ATR fib zone, I'm going to put it to bar close. Just keep it cleaner so this thing doesn't bounce and bounce. The only trades that we're going to be looking for, and this is one you just keep on the side. See here. Are these type of trades. The deepest retracement, one only, one and done. If it works, great, fine. And if it doesn't, fine, whatever. And we're going to keep our risk as tight as possible. So here, once you get a really good one, you're good to go. But this is the one that you just sit and wait. You're going to keep that as a side reference. Okay, our 1015 is coming up, guys. Let's start taking a look at this. I want to see here. I'm going to switch my chart. There's it. There you go. You're starting. Let it pull back up again. I just wish I had a blue candle up here. But you see resistance, resistance, resistance. This thing is starting to turn over. Now let's see if our 1015 box, let's go to make a box here. I just don't like these three things. And let's see if we can break past the market open. If it starts breaking here, maybe we can get a good runner down. And our range would be possibly to 791. And if it really breaks down, yeah, see, that's a really ugly spot. And if it really breaks down, we could keep on going to the 127 level. And then at 1119, if it starts working properly, we'll see if it's still going to vibrate for a while, though. It's just we have a lot of support resistance in the zone. Am I on the right channel? Yeah. Now let's see, one thing I forgot to do, and then I have to show you the other chart here. See, boom, boom, see where we're located. Okay, if we can break 880, now let's mark it open, perfect. I'll show you why. Now, I haven't used this chart today. Let's transition so you can see exactly what I'm looking at. Boom. Volume cluster that Hines was telling you about. We need to break this. Once it starts breaking down here, see, we got that resistance on the bottom. And with the Fibonacci number is, we have here and here. Those are the two areas we're looking at. There we go. But now the market's moving slow, go figure. And we got to see what these guys are doing. One thing I didn't do today, let's see what happens until the 10:15. We got one more minute before we can see price action start activating. I'm going to put it and see what the news says. I never really checked the news this morning. Stocks retreat from record to the end. Let's go like this. Boom. Boom. The stocks retreat record and Dow drops 200 points. Fox Business. Let's see what it says. Cancel them. Yeah. Have a tizzy. Okay, mark is going down. Secretary Sock Slide talks about snag. Results for disappointment. They still have Trump's face on it. Amazing. I thought they'd just get rid of it. And anything else? Nope. Okay. Now, 10:15 is coming up. We've got a really slow market now. Go figure. But we had a lot of chatter this morning. And let's see if we can break 880. If we start breaking 880, guys, this is where we're going to start trying to enter. We'll see if it bounces off 880 or creeps up to 940 or 943 for the sell-off. We got to 920, but not 940. And if we don't have a trade, then we got to wait till 11:15, guys. This is no price action. See, the key about trading is not jumping into every trade. I was trying to show you guys really quickly to do it the first half hour, but for myself, is I did that because I could do it on NASDAQ. It moves really fast. But with YM and them, they're so much slower, you just got to wait for the trade. The key is about waiting. So, kind of sucks, though, when you have to wait. But and so, while we're waiting once again, two charts I really want you guys to try to start focusing on. We're going to keep it as simple as possible. If you're using YM, let's try even NQ. I'm going to do an NQ. This one. NQ. 5 minute. Let's do that. See the vibration on NQ? 10:15. We can do our sell off here. Indicator. The only thing I want you guys to do on this one, day trend, 2 simple charts, nothing more, nothing less. That's it. Okay? And these are the ones that you see if it gets within that zone. You could try, once it breaks, you could try to go for your fib targets. Or if you want to be really patient, this is the one I'm talking about. Once you see an opportunity coming in this zone, that's your trade. And look at that. Okay? These are the only 2. You don't have to worry about it. Don't even just think about a robot. Even if you miss this, who cares? Okay? Who cares? Just say, this is my order if it works. This is my order if it works. This is my order if it works. Risk versus reward. If you do that, for now, for example, let's go back. Just only on this one. This is your risk. Now, what was the actual reward? That's your 2-to-1, but it actually went down to support resistance of 84 points. And you're done. Even if you're chattering down here, you made some money. Who cares if you miss those trades, guys? Because once you get that one, just think that's $1,000 right there. It might take a couple of hits here. This one never worked, unfortunately. This one actually did work to the 121 extension. Minor ones. Over and over again. Here's that other one right here. 4 a.m., guys. If you're up, boom, that's your risk. Look at your reward, man. That's the one chart. Nothing else. Keep it clean. Or unless if you want market maker in there too. But that's what I want you to show you guys. Put that in your arsenal. Done. See what it looks like for YM. Okay, we are starting to seeing some selling price action. Okay. YM. Look at this. First attempt, boom, make some money. Looks like coming back. Hits that deepest retracement. This is the golden one. This is the baby that you really would love to see if it ever comes. You enter this. Look at that runner. Ruler. Look at that. 366 sticks. You don't even have to think about it. Once you know you're off to the races, you can literally have this stop there, go to bed if it's working on you, and you're done. If it works, just go to bed. Just say, okay, I saw the day trend. I'm going to put maybe, how many ticks is that anyways for risk? 6 ticks of risk. So let's say I'm going to do 20 ticks maximum of $100 risk versus, depends what you want. Well, there you go, 1,000. Oh, geez, that's a good run. Okay, now I think we got a trade coming in. Let's see what happens. Let's switch here. Are we going to be breaking? I don't like that trend cloud though. So this could be where our target is originally. We got some resistance here. Let's see if she's breaking down. What time is this? 15. There's our 15 time. Right here. I want to break this zone. Then I can start feeling a little bit more comfortable. You can tell. Right here, see this? Momentum panel. You know what? I'm just going to try with one contract. Where the heck? I'm going to even go sell market here. Hopefully I'm correct. I can even put it as 36 ticks. If she drops hard, what we can do till 11:15. Oh, that's where market maker is. 95. Where's our resistance? Our resistance can be right here. So I'll watch, and the reason why I'm saying resistance is this is the baseline cloud. She just trickled up. So we have to see if she nicks right here. Well, let's see if she starts breaking down here. And what I'm looking at on, which chart am I on? Yeah, I'm on this chart. So as you can see, this green buy sell activator is white, but this S turn aggressive. Okay, momentum panel is red. Gold means high selling. So this is good, this is good, this is good. If this turns red and keeps on pushing, we're really laughing. See high volume price action, and I might just shut her down. Put $100 in the pocket. Let's just do it for fun. Okay, we made $100. Really easy trade. Okay. Well, I had that other contract, so I'm at 2 something. So what I want to show you is we chatted for, and the reason why we can shut her, like even putting $100 in your pocket doesn't sound like much. But $100 a day times 20 days, $2,000 in your pocket. I live in Mexico. $2,000 a month here. It's great money. I double that to $200 a day. That's $40,000. $300 a day, $60,000 a year. $400 a day, $80,000, etc., etc. I waited. I chatted. I didn't care about all this noise. 10:15 came up. The only things I don't like about it is I'm still above this cloud. Broke market open price, made 20 ticks, hit market maker, let them see if it reverses. If it breaks, continuously breaking down this zone, we can go for it. Good energy. She's still gonna push, but anyways, look at this. I looked at this high energy sell off. That's what we took. We took the impulse move. Momentum panel, right here, selling off. Super trend. Original indicators that Jose used to love and say, let's do it. Started going, oh, this is super trend right here. This one right here. These gold bars, see? And buy sell activator is still above. It hasn't crossed. Thing I have to watch for, even though we didn't get that much price action, 1030 timestamp is coming up, and we have to be very wary about it. So we scalped 20 ticks on a very ugly time. Is there any questions, guys? And what I'm going to do today, because I'm going to shut down this video now very soon, because I have some programming I have to do. I'm doing a fundraiser. It kind of took something over here in Mexico, so I got to build a website. And what I'm doing is I need to raise about $20,000. Plus, I have about 20 students that need funding for their post-university, and it's compared to what we pay for university at home, it's nothing. So, but if you have any questions, I'm going to give it about 3 minutes before I shut everything down here. And there's your second attempt coming in there, breaking through the cloud. Zone of interest, you have to see if you break through this this area. Right here. This is the area. Baseline, right here. No problem. No problem, Heinz. Any other questions, guys, before I shut down? I'm giving it 30 seconds because I know I have a delay. Alrighty. No questions other than that. Thank you, Tony, for coming by. Of course, Isham, Heinz, and Yo, Pepe, and those are the people that were saying. Gaps. Oh, there she goes. That was a sell-off. Tim? I'll take a look at that, but I'll wrap it up and I'll just text you on the Discord, Isham. Other than that, guys, there you go. There was that punch. We're breaking through. Other than that, just make sure you 10-point use trades, guys. Trade safe, and you guys have a great day. And thank you for coming on the video for some more education. If you have any questions, go on the Discord, put the questions on there so we can all discuss about it. Alrighty, guys? Take care. Have a good one. Bye.